Hello everyone. So today we are going to see like our 11th session and we are going to discuss period library. Okay. So here like whatever function we have very less number of function, but whatever functions are there. Again, I will say that functions are very frequently used. Okay. And if you know these functions, then like it will make your Dataweave task very easy. I have seen like many people, they are not using this function. They are using different approach like concatenation and all. So that will take your more effort. You need to put more logic, but this function will help you a lot. It will make your task very easy. Okay, so we are going to discuss this period library and we have this many functions here. So first predefined function is duration. So we will see like in duration function how we can put hour, minute, day, year, and we can use that duration to add or subtract duration from our actual time. Okay, whatever like input we will have as a date time format, we can use this duration function to add some additional hours or to remove some additional hour, to remove some hour, or maybe same for minute, year we can use. Okay, and so many times like you will have requirement. Okay, whatever time you are getting in input, you need to add few hour, or maybe you are running scheduler. Then you will fetch current date time, and then you need to fetch all the data from last 5 hour data from current date time. So in that case, you need to reduce 5 hour from your current date time. So in those scenario, mostly we will use all this kind of function. We will see each function one by one. Okay. So then period and duration, it works very similarly. Okay. Only there I have seen like there is difference between syntax. Okay. Otherwise, functionality of these two function is very similar. Okay. Only a small difference is there in syntax. Then we have between. So this function will help you to find difference between two date and time. Okay, so let's say you have current date time, you have some old date time. If you want to find duration or gap between those two time, then we will use between function. Year function, this will help you to add or subtract year from your current date time or whatever input you will get as a date time. Same way we have month, days, hour, minute and second. So one by one, we will discuss all this function in detail. We will see one real-time example. OK, so let's start with between function. OK, so what this between function will do. OK, let me take this example in playground. So here you can see, first of all, like whenever you want to use this between function, you must need to add this library. OK, so this is applicable for all the functions wherever you are using predefined function. So most of the predefined function related to some library. If you want to use this predefined function, you must need to include this library. If you will not include this library, then this function will not work. OK, and like till this point, like we have discussed many libraries. So you need to find out which related library this function contains. OK, means this function is a part of which related library, you need to add that one. OK, Abhishek, I'm not sure start function works here or not. If I want to include all the library, do we have any way to include all the library?
All together?
Yes.
Hmm, no, I think only core will help, I guess. No, not sure really.
I will explore if there will be any like for in worst case, if you don't know particular library, then I will tell you like if there is any way like you can include that same library in Java and all. It like you have seen in Java and all, if you don't know proper library, then you can put star, it will include all the library. But here I'm not sure this kind of things works or not. So I will check and I will let you know later. But for this, you need to include this period library. OK, now here you can see we have two time. OK, one is 2010 12 12. Another one is, let me take current year. OK, so this is our starting time and this is our ending time. OK, so 2000. OK, so in this particular year, Feb has 2028. So here you can say this is 22 and this is 10. So how many? OK, let's start from backside. This is our date. 12 minus 10. Today. 12 minus 12. So there is no month. So month is not coming here. And then 2022 minus 2010. So how many year? 12 year. So 12 year. So there is a difference, or there is a difference of 12 year today from this date to this date. OK, and p function, whenever you want to display year month, then p will be at the starting. And if you want to show difference in hour minute, then pt will be there. Same way you can see here 10 11 1 day, 12 11 1 month. OK, and then 10 22 12 year. Same in third 30 28. OK, so here we have gap of how many days? 29 days. OK, so this you can see 29 days. Gap of how many months? This is March month and this is Feb month. So actually there is a gap of 11 month, sorry 10 month 29 days. OK, so that's why you can see here 10 month. OK, and then year gap is 3 and 2. 1 year, let me see. Yeah, there is a gap of 1 year 10 month 29 days. OK, so in this way, this between function will help you to find difference between two time. OK,
Ravi, what refers P here?
P, whenever like in Dataweave, whenever you want to represent day, sorry, month, year, month, date or day, then we use P. OK, and PT represent hour, minute, second.
OK.
So I'm not sure you have seen this or not. As string we need to.
P should be capital. And Y also.
See here, this now what it's doing, whatever current date time is there. So it's a 2000. OK, let me take it for day first. So 2022. This is my month, April month, and date is 22. And this is my time. OK, oh, sorry, date is 23 and this is time 4:15:51. I'm not sure which time zone is this one. Most probably this server is on US time zone or not US. It should be by default. It should be GST.
Yes.
Whatever time zone it's giving. I'm not sure where is this server is hosted.
Seems to be GST only.
Yeah, so most probably So on that server, like time is right now 23/04/2022, and this is hour. Okay. So here what I am doing, I want to remove one day from here. So P minus 1D. If I remove 1 year, then P1 P1Y. So it will remove 1 year from here. Okay. So if you want to reduce year, month, and day, then you will use P. And if you want to remove minute, hour, and second, then you will use this one. Okay. So right now it was 4 a.m. Now it's a 3 a.m. Since we removed 1 hour. If we removed 2 hours, then 4 minus 2, 2. So this PT used for hour, minute, second, and P used for day, month, and year.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Ravi.
Okay, so we are done with this function. Anyone has any other query? Okay, what will happen in this case? This is 2020 and this is 2010. So this particular date, what I am reducing from here is greater than this. So in this case, you can see everything is coming in minus. Minus 10 year, minus 1 month, minus 2 day. Okay, so it will give you both positive and negative result based on your start date and end date. So first one will be your start and this one is end. This one will be reduced from this one. If it will be negative, then you will get value in minus. So second function, we have duration. So duration function is so here you can see, let me extend it first. So this is my date time. OK, and then you can use duration function to add date or day, year, month, or to reduce year, month. So this duration will represent. So there will be syntax. OK, so first you need to write duration, then this bracket, first bracket, and then curly bracket, and then inside that you can mention days, month, and years. OK, if you want to see days, hour, minutes, seconds, and here you can add year and month also. So there is no example with year and month. So you can add year and month also. Okay, let me take one. So where we have days. Okay. Then months. So it will accept everything: years, months, days, hour, minutes, seconds. What it will do? So what is we are doing? Subtract. We are doing minus 2020 minus 1 year. What will be 2000? Let me check. So 2020 10th. OK. Still 2020 only.
Spelling is wrong, I guess. It's okay or?
Spelling is.
Sorry, what is wrong?
Year spelling, Ravi.
Okay,
Whether
sorry.
it is fine or yeah.
Make it year and try.
not sure it's taking time to load.
Refresh it, like copy this, refresh your Dataweave and try again.
So 5 minus 530. Okay, so this is working. Year and month is not working.
Just check, have you passed it right? Does duration take that year, month? Just check it once, how it is taking.
Yeah, maybe it don't support year and month, but this 5 it support days, 4 it support days, hour, minute and second. Year and month I need to validate, maybe some other syntax should be there. That I will double check and I will let you next session. But here you can see we are removing 5 days. So here we have 5 days. So 5 days will be removed. So it's coming as a 30. Next month 30. Then hour. So current hour is 20. So 20 minus 1, 19. Minute 20. So current minute is 22. 22 minus 20. So it's coming 2 minutes. And this is our second. So 34 minus 10, 24. OK, so this duration function will give you like inside this duration function, you can define your date time in this format: days, hour, minute and second. And if you are reducing from some particular date time, then it will reduce that particular duration. And if you want, you can add also. OK, so this hour, date, everything will be added here. OK, so here you can see one more example. So this duration function we have here, let's say this. OK, days 4, hour this, minute this, then selected hour from duration. No, not this one, this one. Duration is date, hour, minute, dot hour. So what it will do, it will select only hour from here. So hour is 11, so you can see 11. OK, this is nothing but it's a kind of like JSON object it will create. And if you want to retrieve any key value, then you need to define their key. OK, and here also you can see one thing. If we define empty duration, so it will give you 0 second. And as I mentioned just now, I mentioned PT is used for hour, minute and second. OK.
Ravi, what is the difference between 4th, 10th line and 11th line?
10th. OK, this
10th.
one.
Yeah.
Duration 4, days 4, hour 11, minute 28.
Sure.
So it's representing in this format.
Okay.
So as I mentioned, if you will have date, hour, minute, then it will be PT. If you will have year, month and day, then it will be P. So here PT, since it's a days. OK. OK, so what it did, so days 4 into 24, how much it will be?
96.
96.
Yeah.
OK, so what it 96 only, but it's a 107. Why? OK,
I think it adds
additional,
minutes as well.
no, additional hour. We have 11 hour additional. So
Oh, yeah.
96 plus 1, 97 plus 10, 107. So total average. So what it doing here? So it converting that whatever day, hour, minute, whatever you will put here, it will convert into hour, minute and second format.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So any other query on this?
Yeah, Ravi. Suppose in these syntaxes we are using days, hours, minutes, and seconds, right? If you don't mention suppose hours we didn't give, it will treat as a 0 or
Yeah, 0.
okay.
Whatever you want, you can exclude from here. That will be treated as 0.
Okay. Got it, Ravi.
Okay, fine. So let's move to another. So
Ravi, we have few questions, Ravi.
Okay.
Virendra asking how can we give year, month, minute, and hours? I think he was asking
Year,
about
month.
the first,
Okay,
the period
so
one before this one, I guess. Virendra, he has two questions actually. And is there any possibility to remove P or PT in between functions? So Virendra, you can unmute and you can ask like about your previous question regarding year, month, minutes, and hours you are talking. Virendra, you there?
okay, maybe we can take at the end of session if he will be available.
Yeah, one question from Siva. He's asking like, okay, Virendra is there. He's asking like, how can we handle null dates?
How we can handle null?
Dates. Okay, Virendra.
Okay, so first of all, null means undefined. So undefined things will not work here. If you want, you can put 0, but null means undefined. So undefined should not work here. If you are not defining here anything, that will be treated as 0. Okay. And if you explicitly you want to define null, then you will get error. Okay, any other query?
Ravi, I have one question, Ravi. If you if you define only minutes, if you want to subscribe from seconds from the minute, is it possible in the duration?
So you want to say I am defining
only input is only minutes, and I want to subscribe some seconds.
No, minute you can't subtract from second, but yeah, if you want from hour, then it may be possible. Let me try to put 120 minute. Okay, so where is minute? 22. So 122 minus 22. 20, this is plus. Okay, 20. Okay, this will be treated as 120 minute means 2 hour. 22 plus 2. Is this same point time before? Point time before. Okay, so 2020 10 5. So this hour is 20. It got added extra 2 hour. Okay, since this 120 minute will be 2 hour, so it will be impacted in hour, but in second you can also think logically like how we can like subtract minute from second. Okay, so second will be like minute will be always in the form of 60 second. Okay, if something will go more than 60, then it will counted as a next parent. So for minute, what is next parent? Hour. So it will impact the hour. Let's say instead of 120, I'm taking some 65. Okay, so this 5 will go to minute and this 60 will go to hour. So it will be 21 and this 5 will go to this 22. 22 plus 5, 27. But it will never go for lower one. Is it clear?
Got it. Yeah, clear. Thanks.
Okay, if we don't, do we have any query?
Yeah, Virendra said like his headphone is not working. So I think his question like about year, month, minutes and hours. It was like that minus p we have done the minus p1d like that. In that way he's asking. And his second question is there any possibility to remove p or pt in between function? So
Remove P
p
and
and
P.
pt. Yeah, so that are something like I guess a
That is
required thing in
syntax.
the
So
functions. Yeah, this is syntax.
syntax, so we can't show that. Every programming language has their own syntax. If you will not follow their syntax, then that will not work. So I don't think what you are asking, if we are getting correct question, so definitely you will not able to change syntax. Otherwise, that programming language itself start giving you compile time error. Okay. So that is syntax. P and PT syntax we can't remove. We don't have any control on that. Okay, so we are done with duration. Let's go for period one. So this is also very similar to duration one. Okay, so here you can see again syntax will be period, then this first bracket and then dash inside curly bracket. So where we have this dash, right now it's a 05 minus 104. Second one period day, this one this time we are doing plus, so 2020 plus, sorry, dash 05 to 06. Okay, then here we have, so okay, this function support year and month also, but previous one was not supporting year and month. So here you can see year, month and day. So year 1, 21, 11 and 06. 21, 11 and 06. Then if we put empty, similar to, okay. Okay, now I can give you one difference between these two functions. So here you can see it's coming in P format. Okay, so this previous function, what we discussed, this is based on hour, minute and second, this duration function. It supports a day also, but this is based on everything. All the calculation will happen based on hour, minute and second. And if you remember at this point, when we try to display this one, okay. So when we try to display this one, it came in PT format. But here, if you see, when we are trying to display this one, okay, it's coming in P format. Okay, so this period function is based on every calculation will happen based on year, month and day. Okay, but in case of this another function like duration function, this will be based on hour, minute and second. Okay, so let me show you few more example here. If I want to take month from here, so again same way we will write this here period function and then dot month, so it will retrieve month here. Okay, now if you want to see difference, what is difference I was talking about, so if I remove this and if I take this duration function, so see here, in case of this period function, it's coming in P format, it's giving you year, month and date. Okay, and in case of this duration function, it's coming in PT and it's giving you hour, minute and second. Okay, is it clear to everyone? It's clear to everyone, then I'm going for next function. Now if you want to do any manipulation on year, then simply you can write year and years, and in the first bracket you can put number of year. Okay, so let me take this. So here we have like current year is 2020 and we are adding 1 year. So it's coming as a 2021. Here, simply if you put year 4, then it will give you P4Y. Okay, and here it's giving some error. P4 plus year 4 plus year 2. 22. I think this will not support here. It's giving some warning. Okay, so here
maybe
you
it
can
is displaying as a months, Ravi. Number of months.
Sorry. 4 plus 6. 4 plus 2. 6. 6 into 24. Sorry, 6 into 12. Okay, yeah, correct. It's coming in month, but why year 1 is coming in month?
Maybe before example also we mentioned as -1, right? There also it is displaying 12 months. -1.
It is populating in number of months, Ravi, but it
Yeah.
is actually 6 years, right? 6 years, 12
Yeah,
to
6 years. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it's displaying in that format. But we are using this function. Ideally, it should not, but I think they have written syntax in such a way. Then in that case, it should support fraction of. It's not supporting. If it support only like fixed value of year, then why they are displaying? I don't think it's so good, but yeah, anyhow, we can't do anything. Are you getting my point? If they are not supporting some fraction value, then they should use this year value only. If they are supporting some fraction also, then it's good to have this lower value. Okay, fine. Now let me -2. So 4 minus 2, 2 year into 12 month, so 24 month. Okay, and if I take some negative value which is higher than this, so what will happen? Okay, -12. Okay, so yeah, result is coming in month only, and whatever year you will put in this inside this bracket, that year will be used for calculation. Okay, so here you can see like for this we are using 1 year as a calculation and we are doing addition. So addition will happen. Here we are just displaying year, so it's coming in PY format, year format. But in this case, whenever you will do any like arithmetic like mathematical operation plus minus on direct year, then it will give you month. Next, coming to month 1. Okay, it's very similar to year 1. Now all these are very similar. They have similar way of working. Okay. Here, see, month is coming in month format. Year was not coming. So this month will used for calculation in month. So here we have month 10 plus 1, 11. Month 4, P4M. Then 12 month minus 1 month, 11.
Ravi,
Yes.
so okay, so month is adding the month. Okay, I got it.
So next we have this day 1. Okay, so here we have year, month, and day. 5 day plus 1 day. Is not a valid. Okay. Year, month, date. 22.
That input it's not taking as a valid one for tomorrow. So remove Z. Remove Z and try from tomorrow. First one. Like from yesterday also it will give error, but remove that 385Z, that one.
I think previously there was some error. It's
Yeah,
not low.
sometime it doesn't. Remove that dot 385Z from tomorrow. Try with now then directly. Sometime it take okay.
No, that I corrected there also, but
no, sometime it takes issue. 23. What is 23? 23 is our date, correct? Month.
Month. Okay.
It should be 3. Yeah. Down also.
Okay. So there was invalid month. That's why we were getting error. So here we are doing 1 day addition. Okay. So it will be 06. Then here we are subtracting 1 day. So 04. Then here we are adding fraction of day. So 0.25. How many day it will be? It will be calculated in hour. So 0.25 will be how many hours? 3 hours. Okay. So here we have 00. So it should be okay. 24 hours.
6 hours only now. 6 hours.
Yes, 6 hours. Correct. So 6 hours. And then 4-day period. So this is 4 day. So it's coming in P4 day. And here minus 1 day. So it's coming as a P minus 1 day. Okay, so this is very similar to previous one. All functions are now very similar. Everything is way of working is same. So this is for our date. We have this hour one. So here 1 hour. So 20 plus 1, 21. 21 minus 1, 19. Then plus 3 hour. So here we have this is minute. This is hour. So 23. This is 23.5 means 3 hour. And 5 means 12. Sorry, how many seconds? Minute, 30 minutes. So 20 plus 3, 23, or here 30 plus 22, 52. Okay. And then this many hour. So this will be PT 4 hour, 33 minute, 18 second. Okay.
Ravi, in line number 8 and 9, we are giving only hours and minutes. In the output for line number 4 and 5, it is adding seconds format also.
Yes, yes.
If you don't want to display that seconds one, if you want to display only hours and minutes, is it possible?
Okay. Yeah, then you need to apply substring function.
Okay.
We can also do that with format, I guess, Ravi.
Yeah,
instead of substring the format. Yeah.
But by default, it is giving seconds also.
Yeah, that is their syntax again. Like.
Okay. Okay.
So coming to next, this is for minute. So let me go for minute. Okay, so here we have this plus 1 minute. So this is our minute 23. Then minus 1 minute, 22 minus 1, 21. Then minute 4.55. So PT 4 minute. Then 33.3 second. Okay, since we have millisecond, but they are displaying in second only. And then minute 4. So PT 4 minute. As I mentioned, PT will come for hour, minute and second. And this is here minute minus 1 plus 1. So total it will be 1 minute. So that will be 60 seconds. Okay. And next and last we have second one. So here it will like it will do calculation on second. So 34 plus 1, 35 second. Then this 34 minus 1, 33 second. Here it will be converted into. Okay, this is the last second one. Millisecond is there, but they are not considering millisecond. So they are displaying PT 4.555 second. Okay, and then this is again 4 second means PT 4S, PT 4S. And this is 2 second minus 1 second, 1 second. So this second function will use to get value as a second, and whatever operation you want to do with date time you can do. Okay, so yeah, today this library is not a very big library, but you can use very frequently, since whenever you will start working in project, then date time will be very common data. Okay, so every time you need to play with date time in your like actual project, like most of these cases, like no matter you are working on customer related things, you are working on payment related things, you are working on any other. So date time will always be involved there, since everyone want to record that particular operation performed at which date time. So date time will be very common data in most of the payload. Like I can say 80–90% payload you will get that. And using this function, we can do manipulation on date time. Okay, fine then. So we are done with this. If you have any query, you can ask.